let us discuss a little small thing that helped me a lot when I started to grow my membership program, right? So I run a membership program right now where I have around 30 members that I got to so far that are paying me from 49 to 97 per month. I have few different price point levels, right? Because some people got into my membership for a cheaper price when I started it, right? But the idea here is that I grew my membership to have a part-time income with it, right? By always keeping my goal in my mind, right? So what drove me was I knew that my first goal is to get to 30 people paying me. I was driven by this goal. Hey, if I only get to 30 people paying me my membership fee, I will be all right. I will have now a part-time income. So I tell you now, if you are looking to create a membership program, if you're gonna use the app School or so, because a lot of people are making a lot of money on the app School, right? And if you're gonna start charging people monthly fees for your community or course, right, your coaching, group coaching calls and so on, the first thing that you need to settle in your mind is, what is your goal? What is your first mini goal? And then what's the next goal, right? For example, just decide, hey, my goal is to make $1,000 per month first. That's my first goal. And then you're gonna then commit to it. And then you're gonna have this goal in your mind, right? And you're gonna make a commitment. Hey, I really will achieve this goal. I'll do some stuff that is gonna get me to this goal, right? I'm gonna talk about what is that you should do daily or so to get to this goal soon, but understand this first. What is your goal? Set a goal, because this is what's gonna drive you. My goal right now is to get to 100 members paying me $79 a month. $79 a month is my current membership price point, right? I also have a smaller membership as well, but my bigger one is $79 a month. I want to have 100 members, and I'm creating a membership as well that's going to be $179 per month soon, right? And my goal later is to have 50 members paying me $179 per month, right? But now my goal is 100 members paying me $79 a month. That's 7.9K per month, right? I want to get to that level, right? I want to have this full-time income. Right now I'm on the verge, on the midst of part-time and full-time income, right, with my membership. But I do have other income stuff from my online work that I do, right? So I already do coaching full-time right now, right? But my membership is creating for me a recurring income. And if you are starting to have your own membership work for you, set a goal, $1,000 per month. And that's number one. And then secondly, ask yourself, the math. What is the math? How many members do you need to have paying you certain fee so you can have that monthly income? For example, if you want to make your first $1,000 per month recurring income with your membership, right? And if decide on the price point, right? If your membership is going to cost $35 per month, then you need around 30 members, because 30 times $35 is around $1K per month. Now you're gonna know. You have a goal and you know how many members you need to sign. For example, 30, right? Because then you're gonna be like, okay, cool, I have a goal, I'm committed. Now, how do I get to my first 30 members, right? All of us here who are being online entrepreneurs, influencers, coaches, teachers, creators, we are in different situations right now. Understand that, right? Some of us have bigger audiences. Not me really, I have quite a small one, right? But some of people here, you have guys, bigger audiences, like 10K subscribers or followers or whatever, or 5,000 people on your email list, right? Just, you have some stuff to work with. Others, they are starting from scratch, right? Now, regardless of where you are, the work that's gonna get you to your 30, 50, 100 members won't be done on its own. You are a person who's gonna need to kind of do certain activities on a daily basis that are gonna get you to having your membership up and running and even to take care of it then later. I'm saying this to you because the only thing that I found working for people is, I'll tell you what, it's a daily routine of a few activities that you do on a daily basis. So it's a daily space of a little time that you invest, you commit to doing the work that's gonna grow your online practice, your membership program, right? If you are bigger, you are smaller, however, you're gonna need to do certain things every day or weekly, regularly, all the time, daily, that are gonna move the needle for you. Nobody states this the way that I state it right now, right? Nobody says, hey, you gotta do, in fact, the work, right? I mean, everyone is like, hey, do this, do that. That's actually work, right? But nobody is like, hey, set 1 or 2 hours per day time slot in your daily routine where you're gonna just sit down like here, sit down next to your laptop, next to your notepad, next to your notes, sit down and have these 2 hours right now for just doing the work to grow your online practice, your membership, do the marketing, do the sales, right? Set 2 hours per day aside, 1 or 2 or 30 minutes, I don't care, it's up to you. But I learned the technique to just decide in my daily calendar, these 2 hours I spent every day to work on growth of my membership program, right? You see, that's the key. Can you set some time aside? Because what stops everyone starting their online coaching practices or creating their membership programs, right? What stops everyone is distractions. They start, or you start, or I started many times, any kind of thing that I started, and then I stopped and I failed. And I got distracted with other stuff. In my case, usually it was always like, hey, let me create a better version of my course. Let me stop sales a little bit. Let me improve whatever. Right? And then I got back to doing this daily work that got me with sales. Right? So let me talk about now what is that you should do daily and how to do it, right? Because if you are starting from zero and you want to get to 30, 50, 100 members, you should do daily 2 things. I put them in 2 categories, right? Because that is number 1, there is a mini execution routine of a few tasks that you can do daily to get members right now on demand. Right now, in your network, in your social media audience, there are already people that you can sign right now quickly, more like manually. I'll talk about this routine now soon, because you can do these 4 or 5 things in the first category every day to get members right now, today, tomorrow, right? The other category is called automating your growth. The first one is manual execution right now, but the other one is automating your growth more like on a long term, right? So we'll talk about both real quickly, right? Because look, the goal is, hey, can you get members right now on demand, right now? And can you automate your growth so on a long term, people can come to you automatically and they can sign into your membership automatically. So what I mean automatically by, let me give you an example, is like you can have a lead magnet, you can have a YouTube channel with a lead magnet, people come to your email list and you have an automated email sequence that converts them or sells them into your membership program, or they get to book a call or so with you by seeing emails from you. So that's an automated way to get someone to pay into your membership program if you put it in place. The manual way, right, number 1 category is more like, hey, on a daily basis, post content like this, right? YouTube videos, send emails out, or post on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram or so, right? Content is key. First, know that. Every day you should post content because with content you are moving people. You are getting them to see your stuff and knowing what you do. And you can give them a call to action at the end of each of your content piece. And you can get them to comment or to apply or to, join your email list. And then, you can email back and forth with them or so. So content, right? But then the content leads to engagement, and engagement leads to conversations, right? For example, imagine, right? From my YouTube channel, a lot of people come to my free school community. Find the link down below, you can join it. So I teach you how to, apply all of what we are talking about right now. And when people come into my free school community, or this could be a Facebook group, right? I can now message with everyone back and forth or in the community of the school. And these chats now lead to people telling me, hey, I need help. I don't know how to do this. And I tell them, hey, we can go on a quick call and on a quick call that I do with people, I sign them into our membership, into my support group membership, right, for $79 a month, for example, right? So you see, every day, in 1 or 2 hours per day, I post content, I chat with people. You know, when I post content, when I send emails out, a lot of people reply to those emails and content pieces, and then I can chat with them, I get with them on calls, I talk with people regularly, and I sign members every day. Not every day, but you know what I mean? Like, I can sign them every day. And that's the first thing that you can do. Real talk, real conversations, real connection with people, right? Or, for example, later one of the automated ways of how I sign members as well is I run a weekly Q&A webinar event, right? Class. And if people register for it, I know that they registered, and I can DM with them back and forth before the event already to remind them, and some of them can go on a call with me before the webinar already. Or after the webinar, I can follow up with them via DM chats, and I go on a call again and I sign them into my membership program. The automated way is that from the live webinar, they sign on their own. Or after the webinar, they're going to receive an email sequence that urges them to sign into the membership program on their own, right? So you see how the left side, the daily activities that someone needs to do, right, connects with this other right side automated stuff. They work hand in hand. Why I'm telling you this is right now is because every day you should find time to do both. Right? To run your daily stuff, to talk, to chat with people, build a list of who you're talking to, follow up with some, reach out to more people who interacted with your content, connect with people, go on calls with them and sign them from one-off conversations. Number 2, every day, do 1 or 2 or 3 things to automate your growth. For example, right now, I am always improving my automated email sequences. I'm always improving the path from my YouTube channel or from my other places, people from my free school, how to get them automatically to pay into my membership program. So every day, you want to do this stuff that I just talked about, the manual stuff, content posting, chatting with people, going on quick calls, right? But also you want to do stuff for the automated growth. Right now, I am starting a podcast because the podcast will automatically, it's going to be hosted on my YouTube channel. It's going to automatically give me more reach. People will then from the podcast, right? And I'm going to leverage other people's audiences. They're going to join then my webinar class or my free school, and they're going to start getting automated emails from me, right? And I'm also putting in place a referral marketing kind of system where I can get my members to refer me more members, right? And I grow now by word of mouth, right? So every day I want to do 1 or 2 or 3 activities to improve those automated systems. Podcast, referral marketing stuff, finding new affiliate partners or referral partners, right? Or improving my automated email sequences. And number 5 here in the second category, I am working on putting ads in place, paying for ads through which I can automatically acquire new leads, new emails, or people to pay into my small membership for $17 a month, 17, right? So you see, every day I want to spend 1, 2, or 3 hours to do the manual stuff because I still want to connect with people one-on-one and get them into my membership program. And I also sell now one-off packages for $500 or for $1,000, where I will do 4 quick calls with someone and I'll do some technical stuff with them, help them with the automated stuff, right? To get them faster, get their first members, right? So I have a membership fees and I have a little one-on-one, like mini package that someone can pay for, right? And I want to go on a call with that person, right? Because I really want them to succeed so they stay then in my membership program forever because they're going to have a lot of members paying them, right? And so you see, every day I want to do the manual stuff, talk to people, chat with people, support the community of my free members, right, and my paid members, and so on, right? But I also want to do stuff for the automated growth. Do you see that this kind of stuff that's going to get you to more members will not be done on its own? That's my whole point. I don't know. People forget. Even I have been forgetting all the time in the past. Like, I need to sit down and I need to do the work. Everyone is dreaming like, oh, I want to have a membership and a passive recurring income and I'm not going to do any work. I mean, that's not going to happen probably, except if you explode and get real big. But still, you're going to need on a daily basis to sit down and support your paid members, community via DMs, right? Paid and do group coaching. You're going to still need to keep doing some work. Here is the key. Yeah, you got to do the work. You're going to need to do the work. But hey, can you do it with passion? Because then it doesn't feel like work. That's another key. Do this all stuff 1 or 2 or 3 hours per day with passion. I'm excited to talk to this camera right now, to do this YouTube video here for my YouTube channel. I do it for fun. I'd rather do this right now than maybe be out there drinking coffee with someone or by myself because I'm bored or whatever, right? I'd rather do this work right now. It's fun, it's passion, and then I'm gonna edit this video. And then I'm gonna need to write an email and send it to my email list. And then I'm gonna improve my course here. I'm gonna chat with some community members of mine and I'm gonna do a group coaching call today. In 2 or 3 hours per day, I can run my membership program and I can have a full-time coaching income because I've done some work and I'm gonna do more. You as well, if you're starting out, you're gonna need to do some work. So schedule 1 or 2 hours per day. For example, I do it from 3:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., 2 or 3 hours, because I'm in Europe, right? So, and I mostly work with American clients who wake up in the morning and my afternoon is their morning, right? And so on. But you, if you are in America or anywhere you are at, just decide like, hey, you're gonna have a job in the morning, maybe, full-time job, but then in the afternoon you have around 4 or 5 hours of free time. In the afternoon, when I come home from work, have 2 hours scheduled. Hey, now I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna sit down in front of a laptop, right? Beautiful view you're gonna have if you can sit on a balcony or whatever, right? And you're gonna just do the work. Of course, you need to know what kind of work to do, but follow me here on YouTube, right? Subscribe, right? Or go into my free school so you learn the type of work and that you're gonna need to do and how to do it, because I teach it in my free school and then in my paid memberships as well, right? So now you know, set a goal. Oh, I'm gonna make 2,500 per month. How? You know, signing 25 people paying me $100 or whatever. Do the math. Go, the math, and then do the work daily. Do every day a few things to manually sign members, especially if you're starting out, and do a few things to automate your growth. Right? Start a YouTube channel, right? Learn how to create YouTube videos with call to action that lead to the lead magnet that people can find in the description of your YouTube videos. Any stuff like that, right? So I teach these automated things and manual daily work and how to create your membership program in my free class, free school. Find the link down below, and then I have paid programs as well that you can join if you want to go faster. But a free community of mine allows you and me to interact and support one another. Find the link down below, and if you have any questions, ask in the comments, right? Hopefully you got some value out of this video. I'm gonna go back to work right now. I have more stuff to develop and create, so you know, we all grow as online coaches, right? See ya.